This drives the cost of goods up, and the consumer is the one who ends up paying the increase.
Let me ask you about drugs, because that's obviously an important part of healthcare. And you know, Bernie Sanders was very critical of you and 12 other Democrats for voting against a bill that would have allowed the importation of drugs from Canada.
I'm a big believer that life is about what you do, not what you.
From the gritty streets of Newark to the halls of the U.S. Senate, one man has captured America's attention with his charisma, determination, and unrelenting optimism. But who is Cory Booker? Is he just another politician, or is there more beneath the surface? Today, we're diving deep into the life, career, and controversies of this modern-day political figure. In this video, we'll explore how Cory Booker rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most talked-about leaders in American politics, and what that means for our future. So grab your popcorn, because this story is about to get interesting.
And so my performance in the Senate when it comes to issues that really are important to my community, like, please understand this, a lot of folks in the Senate go home. I go home to Newark, New Jersey, Central Ward, a community of folks who are working class folks who are battling every day against rising rents, rising college costs, a lot of the challenges we're facing.
Cory Anthony Booker was born on April 27, 1969, in Washington, D.C., but he spent much of his childhood in Harrington Park, New Jersey, a predominantly white suburb. His parents were part of IBM's first wave of black executives, making them trailblazers in corporate America. But despite their success, racism still loomed large. In interviews, Booker has spoken candidly about being pulled over by police as a teenager simply because he didn't belong in his own neighborhood.
How did we get here, America, to this privileged place? Well, we got here because of that incredible infrastructure project that this place didn't fund, called the Underground Railroad, where black Americans and white Americans broke laws, did civil disobedience to stop slavery. How did we get here? We got here because young 20-somethings got upon a bridge named for a grand wizard of the KKK.
I remember thinking even then that I wanted to fight for justice, not just for myself, but for everyone facing injustice.
This early exposure to inequality shaped Booker's worldview. After graduating from Stanford University, where he studied history and earned a degree in political science, he went on to attend Oxford University as a Rhodes Scholar before earning his law degree at Yale.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Last time I was on this field, some guy from UCLA tried to bury me right here.
But instead of pursuing a lucrative legal career, Booker made a bold decision. He moved to one of the toughest neighborhoods in Newark, New Jersey, determined to make a difference. In 1998, Cory Booker began his journey into public service when he was elected to the Newark City Council. Just 4 years later, he ran for mayor against longtime incumbent Sharp James, a battle so intense it inspired the documentary Street Fight. Though Booker lost that election, he didn't give up. In 2006, he ran again and won, becoming Newark's youngest mayor in decades. During his tenure, Booker focused on revitalizing the city, bringing in new businesses, improving schools, and reducing crime rates. But not everyone was happy. Critics accused him of prioritizing gentrification over helping longtime residents. Some saw his close ties to Silicon Valley donors like Mark Zuckerberg, who famously donated $100 million to Newark schools, as evidence that Booker cared more about big money philanthropy and grassroots change.
Well, I mean, again, if anybody wants to look at the deal we struck with the Fraternal Order of Police and the International Association of Chiefs of Police and other law enforcement leaders, there was actually significant money, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Love him or hate him, Booker's time as mayor put him on the national stage and set the stage for his next big move. In 2013, Cory Booker ran for the U.S. Senate seat left vacant by Frank Lautenberg's passing. He won decisively, becoming only the fourth African-American senator since Reconstruction. As a senator, Booker quickly established himself as a progressive voice, championing issues like criminal justice reform, environmental protection, and health care access. One of his proudest achievements? Co-sponsoring the First Step Act, a bipartisan bill aimed at reducing mass incarceration.
We have a moral obligation to fix this broken system, to restore hope and dignity to millions of Americans who deserve better.
Despite his accomplishments, Booker hasn't been without controversy. His 2020 presidential campaign struggled to gain traction, and some critics question whether his polished image masks a lack of substance. Still, Booker remains a force to be reckoned with, especially as conversations around race, inequality, and democracy continue to dominate the national discourse.
In a small town where the river flows slow, there's a sadness in the wind that starts to blow.
Beyond politics, Cory Booker is known for his vegan lifestyle, strict exercise routine, and spiritual mindset. A devout Christian, he often speaks about the importance of love, compassion, and service.
My faith teaches me that we are called to love our neighbors, not just those who look like us, but everyone.
Whether you see him as a visionary leader or a slick operator, there's no denying Cory Booker's impact on American politics. So, who is Cory Booker? Is he the idealistic crusader fighting for justice, or the ambitious politician climbing the ladder of power? Maybe he's both, or maybe the truth lies somewhere in between. One thing is certain, Cory Booker's story isn't over yet. As he continues to shape the future of our country, one question remains. What role will you play in holding leaders like him accountable? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more biographies of fascinating figures shaping our world. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.